An estimated 2,500 people rallied at the Washington state capitol on Sunday to protest Democratic Governor Jay Inslee's stay-at-home order to limit the spread of coronavirus, defying a ban on gatherings of 50 or more people. Despite pleas from rally organizers to wear face coverings or masks, many did not. Police estimated the crowd at 2,500, making it one of the largest protests in U.S. states against lockdowns over the past week. In Olympia, hundreds gathered in close quarters on the steps of the Capitol building and around a fountain, contravening state and federal health guidelines during the novel coronavirus pandemic. Shutting down businesses by picking winners and losers in which there are essential and non-essential are violations of the state and federal constitution, rally organizer Tyler Miller, 39, an engineer from Bremerton, Washington, and a Republican precinct officer, told Reuters. Protesters drove vehicles to the state capitol, honking horns and clogging streets. Risking all hazards. There is no question whatsoever the defense of liberty means risking all hazards, Miller said, paraphrasing a John Adams quote. The American Revolution was fought at the height of the smallpox epidemic. Our founders were very aware of these sorts of risks. Crowds remained on the Capitol grounds after the scheduled finish of the rally, but Washington State Police did not issue any citations, said spokesman Chris Loftus. Trump on Friday tweeted support for similar protests in Michigan, Minnesota and Virginia to liberate them from social distancing rules. While Miller stopped short of describing his rally as an effort to liberate Washington, he said, "It gives me comfort that he's got my back." Earlier on Sunday, Inslee said state Republican lawmakers were supporting rebellion against his social distancing rules that have largely shut down the economy. Comments in the news by some Republican legislators calling for open rebellion, claiming a deep state plot and other radical statements are irresponsible and could needlessly lead to more people getting sick, Inslee, a Democrat, said in a statement. "I support free speech. But crowd counts or speeches won't determine our course. This isn't about politics. It can only be about doing what is best for the health of all Washingtonians." Washington state had the nation's first confirmed coronavirus case in late January and the first deadly cluster at a nursing home outside Seattle. U.S. coronavirus death toll rises as cases hit 750,000. Reuters tally. The U.S. death toll from the novel coronavirus rose to more than 40,000 on Sunday, the highest in the world and almost double the number of deaths in the next highest country, Italy, according to a Reuters tally. It took the United States 38 days after recording its first fatality on February 29 to reach 10,000 deaths on April 6, but only 5 more days to reach 20,000 dead, according to a Reuters tally. The United States toll increased to 40,000 from 30,000 in 4 days after including untested but probable COVID-19 deaths reported by New York City. The United States has by far the world's largest number of confirmed coronavirus cases, with more than 750,000 infections, a number that has doubled in 13 days. New cases on Saturday rose by nearly 29,000, the lowest increase in 3 days. More than 22 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits in the past month as closures of businesses and schools and severe travel restrictions have hammered the economy. Governors in U.S. states hardest hit by the coronavirus sparred with President Donald Trump over his claims they have enough tests and should quickly reopen their economies as more protests are planned over the extension of stay-at-home orders. The region of Maryland, Virginia and Washington, D.C. is still seeing increasing cases. New Jersey reported on Sunday that its new cases rose by nearly 3,900, the most in more than 2 weeks. Boston and Chicago are also emerging hotspots with recent surges in cases and deaths. Several states, including Ohio, Texas and Florida, have said they aim to reopen parts of their economies, perhaps by May 1 or even sooner, but appeared to be staying cautious.